Hey guys, well, I'm home. So today it is the 4th of July. So I thought I'll do the update video. I was actually not gonna do an update video here at home just because, well, there's not really much of an update. But I thought I'd do it anyways. I originally was gonna do a lawn cutting video, but the grass is obviously it's been a week since I last mowed. And looking quite rough here in the backyard. This is getting all wilted. I'm assuming it's probably just lack of water, even though I watered this real good on Saturday. Unless it could be chinch bugs, but who knows. And my dad moved his tomato plant right here just because it was just getting baked in the sun. He had it right there. Decided to just have it right here where there would be partially some sun and also partially some shade. So yeah. So it's now Monday evening. It's just almost 6 o'clock p.m. I actually am going to cut the grass, but not here in the backyard. I'm going to just leave the backyard alone, except for this area right here, which seems to be doing real good. It's already showing signs of wilting. But, however, I did apply some of this stuff here. It's called Revive. Nice thing about this stuff, it is organic. Bought this last week at Home Depot, and I also have a 1 gallon jug too. So that way, if I run out in the hose end spray container, I can just refill it. So here's my truck, and it's all nice and shiny. Well, actually not quite that shiny because, well, it's just all, yeah, that's just all from yesterday driving up to the farm. I actually did apply some new finish, that once a year car polish, throughout the entire truck. It is nice and smooth too. Even up here on the roof, and the top of my roof is not looking the best. It's already showing some haziness. So I wanted to apply that stuff on it too. I need to do some work on make it a little bit more shinier. But just for now, just by applying the new finish, I can protect it. I just don't want to end up with a problem like you see here on my dad's car. Yeah, I don't want that. As you can see, the clear coat is just all peeled off. All this is just bare paint. So I'm just gonna only mow the front yard. Yeah, it's not looking in the greatest shape too, even though I watered it yesterday morning before leaving to go to the farm. So once I get done mowing, I'm gonna wash my mother's car. I'm gonna just do the washing here rather than just, instead of going to the car wash, and I'm gonna apply the new finish polish on my mother's car, get it all nice and shiny. I did run this thing through the car wash a week ago. It's just dusty, but I'll just give it a little quick wash. I would maybe wash both my mom's car and my truck here at home, but I think I'll just focus on my mother's car here at home. And I think I'll just run my truck through the car wash. But however, next Monday, I'm gonna bring my truck to the dealer for a service, which will be oil change, tire rotation, and matter of fact, it'll be the first time getting these new tires rotated. I had tires replaced back in late February, early March, just because just one morning on my way home from work, I ended up running over something and blew the right front tire, and I ended up getting all 4 tires replaced rather than have the one tire, just because this truck still had its original tire. So I decided to just bite the bullet, just put on all 4 new tires. And so I will be getting them rotated for the first time since they've been on the truck, and as well as oil change. I already mentioned that. And I'm also going to have them check out the transmission, because with the issues that I'm having with the transmission, the biggest issue is the shaking. Almost feels like I'm running over some ruts or ripples. And there's times I get a little bit of rough shifting too. Here I'll feel some tugging, but it's just the shaking is what really irritates me. And I'll get that all taken care of. I don't know how long it'll probably take, but yeah. Well, it's too bad though. Too bad that the backyard doesn't really need mowing. You can see the entire backyard is actually in the shade versus, well, the front yard. Well, actually I'm partly in the shade, even though it's 100 degrees out here. It don't really seem that bad in the shade. And let's have a quick look here in the storage building. As you can see, did a little decluttering. It's just because there's some more lawn equipments that are missing in here, whereas they're all at the farm. Well, it looked like my PAS 230 kind of tipped over a little bit. That's all right. I'll need to rearrange all the trimmers. I think what I might try and do is put the SRM 225 right along here, rather than just set it right up on these lawnmowers. So if y'all are wondering, the equipments that are missing is the, of course, the Craftsman mower, which y'all saw that it's at the farm, along with the Echo PV 500T backpack blower, and my dad's trimmer, which is the Echo SRM 2400 SB, and my Steel FS91R trimmer. All of those are at the farm. I decided to just have them up there temporarily, or I may actually just keep them up there forever. Yeah. I know some of y'all may be a little disappointed in me, but that's just the way it is. I just don't really have a need of having the Steel FS91R down here, only except maybe for the purposes of a lawn cutting video. I just don't really use that trimmer down here at all. I only use it pretty much at the farm. I find that trimmer to be much more useful up there than down here. So if there ever is a time, if y'all would want for me to feature like the Steel FS91R, the Echo PV500T, or the SRM 2400 SB, I wouldn't mind just bringing those back home just for the sake of a lawn cutting video, and then just take them back over there. But I don't know. I haven't really, the only equipments that I've not featured yet in a lawn cutting video for this year is the Lawnboy 10323. Well, it sort of had a little cameo in last month's lawn cutting video. And the PAS 230. Those are the only ones. Well, also the Echo PB400E backpack blower. Someone has even requested me to feature the older lawn equipments in one lawn cutting video for this month, but I had already featured the Lawnboy 8461. Now the reasons on why I have not used this blower in the last couple of years, well, one being one of the straps is broken. I don't remember which one it is. It's the one on the right that's broke. And the flex tube is also has come apart too. I just don't have the time to work on all of this right now. However, I did find some on a replacement straps on eBay, as well as a flex tube, which I can't remember what the prices were, but anyways, I do want to get a spiral diaphragm kit for this carburetor, since this has a Walbro carburetor. They do make a spiral diaphragm kit for these carburetors. I think that's a Walbro WA55, I think. Let me get all this out. Maybe if I can confirm that to you guys. I don't think it'll say it along here. It may actually say it from underneath the carburetor, but anyways, I believe that's a WA55. Whereas the newer 400Es and 410s, I think they use the WT420 carburetors. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But even though, despite this thing, it runs excellent, but I hadn't even started it since February. And I did realize when I brought the PB500T up to the farm, I realized that my left strap was frayed, so I'm gonna have to get another strap for it, and that'll be the second time I'll have to replace the straps on that blower. Otherwise, if I would have known that before putting it in my truck, I probably would have brought this one, the PB580T. But oh well. I'll just order one new strap and I'll just put it on up there. So I think this weekend will feature a new lawn cutting video. We'll feature the Lawn Boy 10-323 and the Echo PAS 230. And I think for the blowing, we'll use the PAS 230 with the blower attachment, which is right there. Alright, well, this video is getting long. We're already at 16 minutes. It's just me just talking a little bit. But that's alright. But anyways, so I'm going to go and cut the grass out front and wash and detail my mother's car. Alright, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and happy 4th of July.